Hello, my last here. Welcome to the video. I just wanted to let you know I do have a Discord and a Twitter if you ever want to interact with me or say hi or have a conversation. And if you ever want to catch these videos live, head over to my Twitch and my Kick and come hang out. I sometimes don't talk. That's unfortunately one of my mini quirks. Is my inability to formulate thoughts as my brain focuses in on what I'm doing, and then I just forget to speak. So I'm always up to hang out and chat with anyone that stops by. So hope you enjoyed the video. Welcome back. Uh, I found out either there was already a dice roll beforehand or something. 70 cent for whatever reason cannot win no matter what. I loaded like 8 times and failed 8 times in a row, which I believe at a statistical rate that's really unlikely that I would not at least get one victory. So I had to spend 400 grand to make enough money, or well, to win the case. And also, I have a funding problem because I need to get this movie out. So I have come up with a plan that I could retire some of my theaters at just enough to stay afloat. Because when the movie comes out, I actually make enough money. I'm not spending any influence on this. Now, the alliance formed, I believe I can start espionaging them. Which, let me check how many agents I have. I have 7 agents, and I believe it's more than 7 is the ejection thingamabob that they'll try to do, because they did that last time where they ejected me from the alliance for having too many agents. Wait a second. Didn't, didn't this movie have that? I fucked up. I need a script. I need a script so bad. I need a script so goddamn bad. Because free drinks didn't have free. Freaking. Be a pure romance movie set in a modern American town that stars a working man with a love interest. Couple gets married. Freedom of alcohol. And technically, I just need to rush this out the fucking door. Oh yeah, I need to start working on releasing that. Uh, the Drinking Man movie, I think, will be my worst movie because I think I'm going to literally rush up the door as fast as possible. Just put him in a small scene. I'll throw a 100 in the pot. I'm pretty sure we got this in the bag. Near fast. Dangerous punt marks the beginning. Left of Marcus Pass seemed long gone, but suddenly emerges in the shadows. I'm out. Goodbye. You know, I don't think I have the funds to rehire you, so I think I'm going to let you go. Worried wife? I think I have to sell a little bit more of the theaters to stay afloat. Damn it, LA Mayor! Yeah, I'll transfer it within 3 months. You'll get your $100,000, but let me release this movie before I send it. A soldier story element. Mm. Okay, the 9.7 guy, I do have to attempt to regain. You know how expensive it is. I think I will just try to hold on him for a single movie. Okay, for 33 gray, I can at least hold on to him. Well, Ray Lane wants to hang out with Ray Lane. On 3 months, I'll hang. When I have money from when my movie releases, I'll let you hang out with him. Cause I can't. I guess find love. Stripes goes beat up that homeless camp. So at least like a theater. Station for loyalty points. utterly cheap. I'm not putting any money into this movie. Using the cheapest technology available. I'm literally hiring a cinematographer that is utter garbage for a single movie. Alright, I'm gonna stop cannibalizing my theaters, and I'm just gonna take the loan. I don't really have any other options. I need to release this fucking movie. It just needs to happen. Alright, let's get on the road. Kick her off step. Even with only 55% of the audience was... Oh, the ticket prices! The ticket prices! Let's go! This movie definitely is going to save me. Oh. What the hell? How? Start production. Alright, so extra film crew, cut a crucial scene, scenes only, minimal takes, 7 days a week, 16 hours a day. Alright, so I have 146 days to get this film out. I am really tempted just to. Technically, I just need to release the film. I don't need to make money on this movie. Is 30 days going to be enough? Okay, I'm going to save just in case it isn't. I'm going to like make it 16-hour days, but only for 5 days a week, so the people of the film don't utterly fucking hate me. They're not gonna like me after this film. But heavy physical work and a close up wants his hand callous like a really weird actor. Allegedly against it, please don't like callous hands. Victor, you're listening to the director, even though this is a shit tier movie. You know what? That's gonna get held off in terms of post production because I actually want to start production on that as soon as physically possible. Don't want to trouble yourself running through lots of trash. Job people used to getting their hands dirty. Someone has a secret. Find no time. Since that fucking cinematographer is so goddamn expensive. Recently played a Polder game with a great individual at some point. Takes Rose to have seen amounts. Put up his interest. I don't have an interest, so I put some Hollywood actresses supposedly new. I don't know what I was thinking. I lost Anne, of course. Now I have to find a Hollywood actress that'll agree, act like a gentleman's pet. Not for the rest of her life, of course, but I'm sure she'll drive him crazy in a couple months. Please understand my reputation is at your stake. Do I have any single actress? I'm not convincing Wendy Carpenter. I'm not doing it. Jane, you're married. Alright, I have to hire an actress to sleep with somebody. Okay. Very unethical. Let me find an actress that has a trait that would be in line with that. I'm gonna hire an extra actress just cause, but she's not gonna be the one I actually throw at the lobsters. Okay, I only want. Man, there's not that many available actresses. Do you have a family? No, I'm not married, no kids. Alright, you're my, which, this is technically a slave contract. 'Cause I'm probably never gonna put her into a movie. You're technically, for $500, on call for whatever I want you to do. Your picture was a romantic phase. Only if you knew how happy he was, you'd never expect a Hollywood actress to be so talented. Well, I believe that's more on her than anything else. Her coming set reeking alcohol looks like they're dealing with the stress. I'm sorry, my actors. Whatever, alcoholic is not a bad trait. Not that bad of a trait. Goodbye. I only hired you for this movie. Because we technically have made profit. So it'll be 16 days before it is out. Yeah, that actually is enough time. They'll probably be able to clean this up in the editing room and make it even better. So it'll actually make me money, which will be insane. A movie I put zero care for into. Are you fucking kidding me? It looks like he's a saint. Are you kidding me, Mafia? Alright, I should have enough money. To hire him actually for full-time use. Actually, that's a pretty fucking good producer right there. Cheap and easy. You'll be the Shim of Hell. You'll be the cowboy, and I'll just throw out all of my fucking actors. I can attempt to negotiate. Let's see how much you actually want for this. You want $1,000 fucking dollars? No. What you? Okay, let's see how much actually that is. Is it like several hundred K? Because if it's a several hundred K contract just to stay on until the end, that is not fucking worth it. The gamblers are just so easy to hire. You know, I'll actually hire them. Because I gotta hire new actors to pick up their roles. It depends how much they want to re-sign. I normally don't like to hire addicts, but you're a good actor for not that much price. I can't wait to lock down people for like 10-year contracts. So that might be the way to go, is just make 6-star scripts that are not that big. Because I believe the really complicated stories and scripts are actually taking really long to shoot, which then costs more money to shoot. Action thriller. On a tropical island. For thriller action, starring a soldier versus a monster that is played by a female. Protagonist dies heroically. Yeah, the problem is Shootout's just such a good card. Protagonist is reeled back in. There's a worried wife. The Island thing. Written by Walter West. Protagonist retires for good. No matter how bright Eventful Heroes Pass has been, everything must come to an end. Alright, it's not a good movie, but it's not, like, the worst. Alright, I got 99 days left. That's... Island Hell's in 31 days. So yeah, that should be enough time to run it. Before I will confirm it, I will save the game just in case that actually isn't enough time to release the movie. Extend distribution. That's within just a barely enough time to release it. Oh yeah, I need to start actually fucking editing this movie. I guess I must have forgot to start post-production. I'll just keep shooting until it gets it right. As I hear with quality scripts, he's never heard such wooden dialogue in his whole career. He's constantly arguing with the director why we could fix the dialogue using rolling edits. First week made all its money back. Let's go. When is my technology coming out? Some days. Yeah, right, no way, wait for that. So with this new budgetary plating, where I have to keep the film short. Guess I'm hiring a new male actor because I'm not gonna extend one of those contracts. Let's get Jesse Hunter. We'll make another romance movie set in the Wild West. Starring a cowboy. Starring a female enemy of the past. They get married. Alright, so this is his ex-wife that he divorced and they get remarried. Yeah, wait till Valentine's Day to release that. You're a 7th Sunday, I'll drop you. Ah, Mr. Graves, welcome back again. The studio's in a lot better shape this time. Take a look at your script. Oh, this... I'm sad that I didn't get to read it the last time because I clicked the other option. Ambitious woman in a small town lived a girl named Lisa Graves. While the girls dreamed of marrying a rich man, Lisa aspired to become an engineer. Her inventions could make the lives of ordinary people a little easier. In the winter, Lisa made sleds for her younger brother. In the summer, she sewed kites for them. These pleasant moments lifted her thoughts from Sally's bakery. Tedious labor awaited her every morning. If you want to work for me, you will carry the sacks like everyone else, the baker grumbled. As she rolled up her sleeves, Lisa tirelessly until her palms were covered in bloody calluses. Her face was tender from the heat of the oven, but so work clothes stuck to her body. How difficult things got, Lisa found to her talent. One particularly muggy day, she glued together some strange contraption from wrapped paper, a handy bag with a flat bottom. Large loaves would no longer fall and roll onto the counter. While Lisa shared her invention with the other bakery workers, they only sneered and don't make up things, silly girl. Maybe you should open your own bakery where bread jumps into the mouth, your mouth by itself. Upset, Lisa told her parents everything. They take it, but even then, they didn't take your side. Nobody likes upstarts, dear. Just do your job and keep your head down. Lisa realized that being smart in this backwater was like flying a kite in dead calm. You could run in circles all day, but nothing was going to fly. One day, she returned for work. Lisa noticed a poster bulletin. Private Bureau of Investors, Chicago. Turn your idea into your idea into $1 million. Very much morning, Lisa put her only clean dress, laced up her shabby boots, and headed for the big city. The office was tucked between a shoe repair shop and a diner that smelled like fried onion. Rather than a shining storefront and people in suits, Lisa found a dusty office with a crooked sign. Calder's Bureau of Inventions. For a moment, the girl was tempted to turn and go home, but it's too late to retreat. Parental figure. Hierarchical figure? Patriarchal figure? Of a man who fetters and stymies the aspirations of women. Frank counted the office as a gloomy owner, listened to the idea, and shook his head. My idea? It's a funny idea, but bag is not an invention. For someone to invent money than this, you need a machine that could churn out thousands of them. If something more serious pops into your head, sweet head, please come back. Come by. Lisa returned the very evening, drawing a machine, and Frank ran his eyes over the paper and chuckled with satisfaction. My dear, you now work for me. And Lisa became an engineer. Frank bought her raw ideas, find them, and turn them into workable projects, but Frank never missed a chance to keep Lisa in her place. Without me, you're nothing. No one needs your scribbles. Lisa always nodded obediently, setting herself fulfilling Frank's every whim, fearing of losing her dream job. Essentially, he promised to bring her idea to life, bags with flat bottom, just as soon as the company got on its feet. But one day she visited the bakery store across the way and saw the familiar bags in the hands of satisfied customers. Found some kind of miracle, the elderly admired, as she put the whole loaf into the bag. One, Lisa understood everything. Frank is a thief who took other people's inventions and patented them under his own name. She collected all her drawings and went to seek justice. The patent office laughed and showed the girl the door. The police said they didn't want to investigate such nonsense. The lawyer, at least tried to hire, only constantly prattled on. The advice he gave to her to find herself a good husband as soon as possible. Desperation burst and out. You pathetic slug, you stole my invention. I slaved over diagrams from morning to night. Rick, who's trying to, his knees fit in the mirror, frozen in horror. Lisa swept everything out the shelf. She was having a nervous breakdown. Agnes' dreams crushed. Frightened, Frank called the police. Two large men in uniform overpowered her and took hysterical Lisa away without asking a single question. That evening, Frank phoned an old friend and called in a favor. He wanted a girl locked up in a mental hospital for the foreseeable future. Lisa was never seen again, either in Chicago or in her hometown. Farewell letter addressed to her younger brothers was all that was remembered. Go to the bakery and buy a big round bun. Along with it, you'll receive my greatest invention. Okay, I don't know why this didn't just, give me the same script. Okay, kid, let's give it a shot. Alright, so that's gonna remain on back burner until the movies are done. Okay, it's only an extra 20 days, so I will allow it to run long, but it's probably a mistake. Practice avoids punishment. Practice it wrong, but managed to avoid the reckoning. Alright, it's time for another contract negotiation. I now have the money to actually pay what him wants. The thing is, he deserves it. He literally is like 10-star to the photographer. He probably could go elsewhere to probably get some more money than... Alright, let's start working towards Soundstage 2. I check every time. Oh! Oh! There's a bunch of... Wait. No, there is female editors usually. That's better than my current editor, isn't it? How much does my current editor charge? Technically, it's slightly more, but she is better, and she has possibly a higher potential than he does. So I'm willing to retain both of them. There's another reason why you want to have this set up. I'm not gonna... Spoiler warning, World War II is eventually going to come and happen. So... having a female editor means that she can't, you know, get drafted or volunteer. The only real danger of this having a single composer is that he could literally join the war and I might be stuck with a subpar composer. There's also a good chance that he might die in war too. I need a new producer. You know, I guess I will be rehiring you. How much is it to keep you aboard? 150k. With some gifts, I could get that down to 141k, which I will do. I'll keep you on. Mr. Payne? Let's see how much you want for a full contract back. Not that much. 60K, understandably acceptable. Plus, in touching film, Victor's Peter's performance was so expressive that one could almost smell the scent of a real band through the audience. Which at 300K, instantly the movie has made profit. Uh, I want to code everything, sit down at a table, set it on black, white, work, or abilities, you can do what you want. Oh yeah, vacation time for you. Mm. Oh, that's such a massive change in days. Alright, so we have absolutely made our money back on Drinking Man. So making our movies as cheap as possible, and it might legitimately be a reason to work on movies this way. Alright, I'm gonna get actress and actress to go to the bar. Alright, I'm gonna get actors that actually drink. So Victor, head on down to the bar. He wants 70 grand for that. And an actress that actually drinks. Yeah, I might start working on that because that is a fucking issue. Is if they get nominated and don't win. But concerned that the protagonist's death makes the ending too dark. Bruce wants the protagonist to whisper at the end. In my heart, I know the boy's alive. More than any of us. Director thinks it's too pathetic. Mm, let's work the script so the producer's idea actually works. My God. Okay, that is the real way to make movies. Make them as fucking cheaply as possible. Alright, so yeah, that is future reference. All scripts have to be as short as possible. They have to be as shoved par. They cannot be hyper written good scripts, because they take way too long to write. And they take way too long to shoot. Because we're going to do a basic detective versus female serial killer. The finale, antagonist gets punished. And search for the killer. That is the entire movie. Is for who did it? So what? He can kick through the damn thing. All right, it's only 50% of the audience, but we did gross 700. Yeah, the increased ticket prices definitely helped out. But yeah, we made bank with this movie. All right, I'm gonna work on special events because I just looked up and I realized we have 3 million. Can I pay off that loan? No, I can't manually pay it off, damn it. Mm, how much is that? 100K. Alright, I'm actually gonna let you go. And I will probably not rehire you. Alright, we're gonna start doing offensive action. We're gonna start doing offensive operations. We actually had to pay taxes here. We actually made profit. Let's go. We are going Trash King. Cheap movies are the way to make money because you can't just make all of the bank like you used to. Yeah, we actually can run it for a couple more months. Well, I can't do the Trash Kings. Celia Tiger. Best Actress. Race for the Lost Gold. Best Director. Which one was my uber mega director? That screenplay. Mm, and there was a race riot. Of course, none of my movies get fucking nominated. Well, no, none of my people will fucking hate me for not getting for their nominations not winning. Oh yeah, I forgot to build the production support building. Whoops. Another movie writing time. A pure thriller movie set in a fantasy kingdom, starring a knight. Antagonist is evil witch. I just reeled back in and then finally retired. Like I'm done knighting. Knight's last job. Written by Walter West. Yeah, this movie for just slapped for whatever reason. It also is making me more money. It has 1% attendance and is still making me fucking ridiculous amounts of money. It's not a tribute. I actually will keep this in the theaters. I will keep this as one showing. She's gonna buy a single theater chain just to keep showing this movie. You know what, I'll even buy I'll even buy I'll even buy 4 theaters in honor of that movie. That movie made me a ridiculous amount of money when it probably shouldn't. Jeanette, do we have any new composers I can hire? No. I'm not hiring the $32,000 one because it's not fucking worth it. I love how every time everyone hates the movie, rates it like this is dog shit. Where it's like, oh, this is like okay, and then it still just sells out in the first week. Yeah, because I'm avoiding it because over 500,000 most movies cannot make back their money. Well, I meant okay, probably technically the real threshold cutoff is about 700,000. Because at that point, I'm not making money, because the studio cost alone affects my bottom line. So I'm actually happy that I have found a way to stabilize my cash flow. Thrilling chase in a city, a desert, a jungle, on land, of water, or air, by transport or on foot. It matters not where or why. The main objective is suspense and excitement. Wizard Wars. Pollux 1933. Welcome to the first annual Pollux Award ceremony. My name is Hart. Start with the fuck. Just again, why? They're desperate. Some are outraged. They're smashing up theaters. Others don't even know. I'm not gonna read that. It's fucking way too fast. My reading comprehension is too slow. The problem is, GB company is way too influential right now. So I don't think I'm gonna win any fucking awards for a long time because he probably in the background is just tipping the scales into his favor constantly. Like it would take a monumental movie, a monumental actor, just to probably fight against that sort of influence. I know Irishman's gonna ask me for one of those statues. Tell me get bent like I like. Go ask GB because I don't have a single statue because GB owns the award ceremony. I had to pay taxes again. A tyrant cruelly relies on force and fear. The New Deal's on its way. Let me go repair the production report before we start shooting. Get our hyper paid at cinematographer to come do this. Jesse fucking hates me. Loyalty wise. I think I might get Manuel Rodriguez. Victor fucking Peters goddamn absolutely hates me. Alright, Victor, I know you hate me, but get in there. Alright, I can give gifts again. Alright, now it's time to end distribution. Okay, it actually went to 100% for 2 weeks. And then it dropped to 1% again. Wait, but that was still like only 460. What? What game? or in distribution time for drinking. That made a ridiculous amount of money compared to how much I actually put into it. I fully expected that just to flop and make zero, like barely make even its own budget. So apparently making slop is just the way to go. That opening week, my god. Amber, someone's lured into a trap. New publications writing about never-ending adventures. Oh, the fat of distribution just fucking died. No! Out of the blue, fucking passed away. Oh, there is a lot of heads available. Who's the cheapest motherfucker I can buy? Oh, honestly, it's this guy. The cheapest guy is literally the best. Please, man, protect me from the law. I remember how annoying these raids were. They'll just take legal things and just take cash they suspect is, Oh, hello, Mr. Irishman. No. I was gonna purchase a couple more cinemas. Yeah, Fred, I want to spend some of those favors I got with you. Also, that influence amount has also gone up. So I feel like Fred has got just more influential. You kind of fucking hate me. Sure, you can get more pay. God, no, I don't want that to ever happen. He is so fucking expensive, but... But... But he is a fucking 10-star actor. So everything to make this cheaper. These were, if they weren't 10 stars, I wouldn't be reciting them because of how expensive they are. But they are literally the best actors in the entire field. So it's understandable. They cost a fucking arm and leg to keep hiring. Alright. Before I do it, I'm firing the head producer because he literally is taking 8 years to gain any skills. Alright, so real estate is now skyrocketing in price, so I think that actually makes theaters more expensive to buy. I'll have to check. That doesn't feel like it. Also another building I forgot to build. Oops. Extend distribution. It's still making me a lot of money just staying in my theaters. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna snap up a few more theaters then. Still 500 days out from sequels. Let me check the cinematographer market just to be safe. Yeah, it's the only real negative trait is he's xenophobe. Oh, Jared Bolt. Why are you without a contract? What happened, my guy? Welcome to my company, I guess. Okay, I like giving out medical coverage because I just feel like it's a really good right to have for employees that I sign. Shit, I should have just hired him as a temp. I will just use him. Make you happy. Give you a bunch of gifts. Are there any new directors that I could hire? A phenomenon and talent. You know, that double whammy of star power, I think I will pick up. Damn it, Rock Rages. The fucking table. I'm gonna still do the 2-month release schedule cycle. Mm. We'll do the more investigate. I'm firing the head of security because I realized that my plan of getting the guy to learn was a horrible fucking plan. I really haven't been able to let skill fast anything, so this guy's getting hired. We're building the offensive operations building with Sons. What do you do? The March of the Mayor. Well, that sucks. Oh, you're back to you're just a backup editor now, Miss 6-star. Everyone learns a lesson. No one really wins or loses, but everyone learns something important about life. The only real reason why you don't want to run these movies for fucking ever is because it ties up your cinema, or I think it's producers, because they have to deal with the logistics of what's happening. Did I ever mention I'm not just a cinephile, but also a music lover? Sure, I must have. I play everything from piano, flute, even mastered the harmonica recently. Here, the etudes I compared to composed to the violin. The guys at work say they're very warm-hearted. I come up with at least one tune a month, though I never do anything with them. Are you willing to give my music a chance? Could you use it for your film? Preferably a Western one. I always dream of showing my latent talents rather since. Don't worry about the fee. My name in the credits is all I could ever want. Yes, I will scratch your back. Quality film 5 or higher. I will actually attempt to release a quality film for him. His favors with the police. It would be very funny if he is like actually a 10-star music composer. All right, ding, ding, ding. All writers, hands on deck. We're making amazing fucking script, please. Ding, 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 ding. Quests. An action thriller adventure. Or the thriller. Anything else? Set in the Wild West. Antagonist is a sheriff. The antagonist is a criminal gang of 7. The femme fatale's been used way too much. There's a damsel in distress. Protagonist retires for good. Themes are protagonist has been reeled back in. There'll be a oh wow shootout and actually calmed out. I could actually do antagonist or he was physically destroyed. I don't think I have any films recently that have that. There's an ambush in the movie. Oh, a worried wife. The Cutter Gang. That my brain says that's not how you spell that, but my brain is usually wrong when it comes to spelling, so I wonder if that is right. Yeah, that is right. My brain meat was wrong. But this is another thriller. Walter West, it is your time to shine. It takes about 165 days to write this script. Mob War. Criminal gang crashes beautiful large scale. Yes, beautiful, brutal large scale war struggle for territory, power, and influence. The director once set a horse on fire. The whole crew is horrified. Unfortunately, I don't have high quality prop. No, fuck you. You are not doing that. We're not setting a horse on fire. The director man's like, "Hi, I want to abuse an animal by setting it on fire for movie, movie, movie purposes, as they make the movie more realistic." Like, director, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think setting a horse on fire is a good idea. How about no? On that note, I'm gonna be right back. Thank you for stopping by and watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a subscription, leave a comment, a like. Maybe head over to my Twitch and Kick and follow me there and say hi. I hope you have a great, wonderful rest of your day.
The night is young, but it feels so old.